So we all know that there are 4 new underground stations in Brisbane and 5.9 kilometres of tunnel, but also there are 8 surface stations that are being completely rebuilt and expanded. Those stations are Exhibition Station in the north of the city and 7 stations from Dutton Park to Salisbury in the south. And there are also 3 new stations on the Gold Coast. Yeronga Station is nearing completion. Fairfield Station is well underway. There's been demolition works done at Rockley Station. There's also been one of the twin bridges completed now at Exhibition Station. It's really important to consider the perspectives of community. It's been a huge process of engaging with community members and people with diverse access needs to really understand their lived experience and understand the different technologies that will assist them in their journey.
We're building a brand new station here at Dutton Park, where we relocate the station from existing north of Annerley Road Bridge to here south of Annerley Road Bridge. So we've worked with our architects and designers to ensure that this station leads the way on the QR network through a kit of parts approach, similar to the Fairfield to Salisbury stations. These stations improve the accessibility, greater user experience, and hoping to ensure that this leads the way for all stations going forward on the network.
So the project's coming along nicely. We've got a lot of finishing trades completing their works, as well as commissioning activities starting to take place. So some of the challenges working here in the live rail corridor, aside from trains passing through, is having to contend with the live overhead power lines that have 25,000 volts running through them. We need to be mindful of our clearance zones in order to work around those, and we have to put in respective controls measures to accommodate with that. We also have logistical challenges, whereby we've got public roads either side of each station, which means we have to plan and coordinate a lot of our deliveries and activities.
Like the other stations being rebuilt, Yeronga is actually one of the oldest stations in this entire network. These new stations will be fully accessible and will include a range of new features to improve our customers' journeys. Not only are these stations setting the standard when it comes to the accessibility and customer amenities, but the additional platforms being built will help with the increased network capacity that Cross River Rail provides.
So what the exhibition station allows for the Cross River Rail project is a full-time train station that enables connectivity to the Royal Brisbane Hospital. It also provides connection to the shared path that's already here under Bowen Bridge Road. So exhibition station is the first station you leave before you get to the northern portal. It is an above ground station compared to the in-grounds as you come through the tunnel itself. So it will be definitely a jewel in the crown. To enable this station to be constructed, what we have to do is we have to go through a series of construction sequences, realign the track, and we have to demolish the old existing platform that's there to enable us to expand and create our new presence.
So what we were trying to achieve with the design and build of these stations is to make the stations feel welcoming. The best thing that we can do for public transport is build facilities that people want to use. The team did a lot of work early on in reviewing the design, reviewing the local vernacular, for example the surrounding Queenslanders, things of that nature, and incorporating cues from that in the design. And we're starting to see the fruit from that there at Yeronga Station at the moment, where the detailing of that station is absolutely beautiful in the context of the surrounding properties, and I think that will even come further to light with Fairfield Station when it opens in a few months.
We have consulted with traditional owners on the different landscape species and curated this beautiful palette of Indigenous plant species that are local to each of the stations. So that brings a unique character to the stations also. Well, it was really important to recognise Brisbane and the people of Brisbane. Brisbane has some very iconic architecture, and we really wanted to reference that in our station design. So it was a culmination of really understanding that context and really understanding the needs of the people of Brisbane.
One of the things we've tried really hard through the community engagement is that the community will take that ownership and use these stations as that portal for commuting around the city, and designing something that is attractive and easy to use, we think will encourage both that ownership and use.
Yeah, look, very exciting to be part of something special here at Cross River Rail. Really going to enhance the local community with greater accessibility and improving commuter experience.
Look, the outcome of opening this new facility to the public is paramount. We're going to have lift shafts that provide those with disability to access to the platforms. It's obviously brighter, cleaner, it looks great.
The design process has been so rewarding, consulting with all of these members of the community and really understanding the needs of commuters. I think these stations are really going to, change the city and change the way that we see station design.